All right, let's get right into it. Right now, your mind might be totally quiet, but I'm going to make a bet. By the time we're done here, there's a pretty good chance a certain little tune will be playing on a loop in there for the rest of the day. So what's the deal? Why does our brain get stuck on repeat and basically hold us hostage with a song? Let's figure it out. You know what I'm talking about? It's that involuntary mental jukebox that you just can't seem to turn off. You hear like 2 seconds of a song on the radio and bam, suddenly it's on repeat for the next 3 hours. But here's the thing, this isn't just some random glitch in our system. There's some really fascinating science behind why our brains lock on to certain tunes. To really get it, we first have to decode what scientists call the cognitive itch. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like an itch, but in your brain, and you just have to scratch it. The official term is an earworm, but honestly, that cognitive itch metaphor is just perfect, isn't it? It's the best way to describe that feeling. It's this little piece of unfinished business that your brain feels totally compelled to deal with, over and over and over again. So here's the absolute key to the whole thing. Your brain is a pattern-completing machine. It just loves to finish what it starts. I mean, think about it. Your brain hates movie cliffhangers. It hates when someone stops mid-sentence. It's always looking for closure. And that explains our problem perfectly. When you only hear a snippet of a song, especially a really simple, catchy one, your brain flags it as an unfinished task. It's basically going, hey, wait, where's the rest of that pattern? And since it doesn't have the rest of the song to finish the job, it does the only thing it can. It just hits repeat on the part it knows, hoping to find an ending that just isn't there. Okay, so why do some songs get stuck way more than others? I mean, we've all been there. It turns out not all music is created equal when it comes to getting stuck in your head. There's actually a kind of formula for the ultimate earworm. Yeah, research shows that the absolute stickiest songs tend to have 2 big things in common. First, they've got an upbeat, faster than average tempo. You know, the kind that's easy to tap your foot to. But here's the secret ingredient. They also have these unexpected little jumps or shifts in the melody. Just when your brain thinks it knows exactly where the tune is going, it takes a little surprising turn. So you've got this anatomy, right? It's a simple, repetitive rhythm paired with a super predictable structure that your brain can just latch right onto without even thinking. It's music that's practically designed for your brain's autopilot mode. You know, the ones. Those huge pop hits that might not be musical masterpieces, but man, their structure is almost scientifically engineered to get stuck. But here's where it gets even more interesting. It's not always just about the music itself. Ever wonder why some cheesy old commercial jingle from like 10 years ago can still pop into your head out of nowhere? It's because that earworm got wired to a memory or an emotion. The music becomes a trigger for how you felt back then, which makes it so much more powerful. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem, we've figured out the formula, but what you really want to know is how to press the eject button on this mental broken record, right? Don't worry, let's get into the solutions. First things first, here's what not to do. Whatever you do, do not try to actively force the song out of your head. There's this thing called the white bear effect. If I tell you, don't think about a white bear, what's the very first thing that pops into your mind? Yeah, trying to suppress a thought just makes your brain latch onto it even tighter. So instead of fighting it, we have to outsmart it. Here are 3 proven methods. Number 1, engage your logical brain. Do a Sudoku puzzle, solve an anagram, something that forces your brain to use its processing power for logic, leaving no room for the earworm. 2, occupy your language center. Read a book, an article, anything with words. This uses the same part of your brain that processes song lyrics, so it basically crowds the song out. And number 3, the most direct approach, complete the loop. Listen to a different catchy song, but, and this is key, listen to it all the way to the end. This gives your brain that wonderful sense of completion it's been craving all along. So we've looked at the science, we've broken down the formula, and we've got a few tricks to escape the loop. And now, I'm turning it over to you. Go on, be honest. After all this talk about catchy tunes and earworms, what song is playing on repeat in your head right this second? Let us know in the comments. Maybe we can all help each other break the cycle. Thanks for watching.